News, my lovely, wonderful people. Wike and Femi Falana lock horns. Falana says it's not enough. You must do more. Yes, some Wike, the FCT minister, and some other persons have been sued by Femi Falana as a result of school children out of school. Nigerian young ones who should potentially be in school, most of them are out of school, and Yesom Wike is one of the persons that has been sued in that regard to ensure that these children return to school. And one of the things he has said is that, these people are not doing enough for the Nigerian students, for the people, and so they must be dealt with. He's asking for a lot of things for the court to do in order to ensure that they take the bull by the horn and they take on responsibility. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Femi Falana says, it's not enough. You must do more, or we will make sure you pay for it. After Wike approved 30.9 billion for rehabilitation of schools in Abuja. The FCT Minister Yesom Wike has approved the sum of 30 billion for the FCT Education Secretary to renovate and rehabilitation of some schools in the nation's capital. The mandate secretary for the secretariat, Mr. Danlami, told journalists in Abuja on Tuesday that the ministry has also directed that schools with which has been seriously depleted infrastructures should be considered first before any other. He said the minister also gave May deadline for the contractors to have finished the project and hand it over. Given the breakdown, Mr. Ayeyo listed the benefiting schools in three categories, saying the minister approved 30.3 billion for the rehabilitation of 40 schools in the first phase. According to him, the minister also approved another 31 billion for the rehabilitation and renovation of 18 schools under the first batch of the all schools approached modern approvals by the minister. He said in the second batch under the model, the minister approved 4.9 billion for the renovation and rehabilitation of 4 other schools. Haide, who assured that all necessary procurement precautions and procedures would be followed, complied with in the renovations, where massively we must ensure that this administration see the potential for good. The previous administration neglected educational sectors. No meaningful innovations were carried out in the educational sector all throughout FCT. That is why the huge work is going to be done by the current administration. The outgoing did absolutely nothing. That is why the minister took education as a serious matter and landmark. About 30 billion, he said, has been released. He also informed that the minister intervention led to the suspension of recent strike embedded upon by the local government workers, including primary school teachers, because of the depletative state of the infrastructures of the school. He said the minister had agreed that to pay 40% of 25 months minimum wage, airing the area council chairman are owning the workers, adding that the council chairman would pay the remaining 60% of the deduced source, he says. So this is what is happening. But Femi Falana said it's not good enough. You have to do more. But Femi Falana, I think it's a soft pedal. Let's see what they will do with this money he has released first of all. Let's take it one step at a time. The country is going through a lot at this point in time, really through a lot. And if we want to be honest and sincere, there are so many issues that should be dealt with. Yes, I understand that, people are just beginning to take education as a priority or as a sincere part of the nation in order to put things in order. But I believe, yes, on Wiki, is if all things are being done decently and in order, there is need to to look at this and ensure that the right things are done. First of all, we cannot continue to lie to ourselves, pretend that things are like business as usual. Let's go on, let's carry on, let's do whatever and just move along and just pretend that all is well. It does not work that way. If we want things to be different, we'll have to approach things quite differently. What's going on now with majority of what is happening, everybody can tell that indeed, the days upon us are so critical. We cannot afford to put ourselves in the hands of those who have no true meaning of nation or capital building in their hearts and in their minds, and all they want to do is to see to it that they are the ones who are leading, irrespective of whatever is going on that affects the people quite differently. So as it stands, it is the dawn of a new day. Everyone should do everything, should do everything differently in order to bring us into, the reality of what's going on. Okay, so it is what it is. If there's any time, that things, should be quite different and things should be done properly, it is now more than ever before. Anything we do out of the ordinary, and anytime we you know, begin to do anything that is not right, you'll be surprised what follows. So it is important that we put things properly, right, and decently in the right order in order to save this nation and to put her properly in the right course. There are so many issues right now, and currently the accuracy of us getting it right is very slim because of those. It just feels like a sabotage. Yes, you are doing something, you have people who should generally really be cooperating with you so that you can achieve your goal and aim. But guess what? Those people invariably are working in other way to sabotage the whole thing and to make it look like you have no, they're not ready. You have no mission statement. There is nothing to accomplish, and they are the very, very same people who are working against you tirelessly to ensure that you do not succeed. So how do we save this, and how do we ensure that things are done decently and in order? Please remember, every single one of us must do all that is needed, that we need to put in place to serve and to save this nation and to put things properly back in place. Okay, so please, my lovely people, it is what it is. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice, and so we must all do all that is needed and necessary to serve and to save this situation. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day from us. It's bye for now.